Hey, what is up guys? Thank you so much for watching. This week I've got a tutorial for you guys and I'm going to teach you how to overclock a non-K processor, and specifically I'll be overclocking the i5-6500 on a Z170A motherboard. Now, in contrary to the popular belief, actually sedang je nak overclock ni. All you have to do is just follow a couple of steps and you just download an old BIOS, etc, etc. So I hope this tutorial will teach you a thing or two. So let's do it, man. Let's do it. Well, obviously we're going to use our i5-6500 and of course a Z170A Pro Carbon motherboard, and this is our little pretty workbench. Now, firstly, you need to download a specific version of your BIOS at overclocking.guide. All you have to do is search for your specific motherboard, and in my case the Z170A Pro Carbon. It's a pretty straightforward file actually. It's just download that specific zip file, extract it, put it in your USB, and pretty much done. Just in case if you need a guide, you can just download that specific guide right there, or take a picture of your phone. It just shows the specific values or what to enable, etc, etc. Flashing your BIOS is really simple. All you have to do is just press delete when you boot and then just go to mFlash and flash your BIOS away. We managed to also do a very simple benchmark for a start, just to see where do we start things off from at 3.2 GHz, and we managed to score about 551, so that's our benchmark. Now, there are only a few things that you have to adjust in your BIOS, to be honest. That's why I say it's fairly straightforward. Now, firstly, you have to shift Explorer mode to Expert, put Beta Runner to NOC, and then change your CPU base clock to 120 megahertz in value for a start. You can go a bit higher, but I'm not too sure if that's recommended, but we're just going to play safe for a start. And of course, you want to enable your extreme memory profile for you to be able to adjust your DRAM frequency to 2400 megahertz for a start. And of course, the next thing that you have to do is you got to adjust your CPU core voltage. Of course, the highest I would say to go for a start is 1.350, but of course you can reduce the voltage once your CPU is stable via stress test, and you can probably reduce it to 1.25 later down the road, just to reduce the amount of temperature. Now, once you're done, just be sure to double check every single thing that you just put in. Make sure you get the right numbers, and I'll leave all the numbers in the description below, and you're good to go. So as you can see, we are running at 3.8 gigahertz, and then that overclock did come through really well. No issues so far. And what we're going to do next, we're going to run a simple Cinebench to check out the score, see if there's a big improvement or not. And the score is 644, and that's pretty significant. Alright, next we decided to go up to 4.2 gigahertz, which we thought there's still a lot more to go, and we managed to get about 693 Cinebench Score, which is pretty impressive. But we didn't want to stop there, so we end up going to 4.5 gigahertz and see if we could even boot the PC. And surprisingly and impressively enough, we managed to boot the PC, and it does record at 4.4 something, which is 4.5. And Cinebench scores are pretty impressive, and I think this is a huge jump from the 3.2 to 4.5. We managed to hit about 745 Cinebench score, which is pretty damn impressive. Alright, now here are the results for the overall i5 overclock. There's a huge difference from 3.2 to 4.5 in terms of scoring. Specifically, there's about 35%, and that's pretty damn impressive for a processor with that price. I wouldn't think that it'll improve your rendering, but I guess it will really improve your FPS when it comes to gaming, man. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Now, before I end this video, all I want to say is that when you overclock a processor, you have to be safe when you do it. Do not do extreme overclocking because your cooling system may not be as efficient. And bear in mind that all the overclocks that we did, we actually ran a Prime 95 for 30 minutes to just prove some stability. Obviously, you can run it for overnight, but we personally think it's not necessary. And if you have any comments, suggestions, or ways to make it better, feel free to leave your comments below. Do not forget to hit the button subscribe and check out all our other videos, and I will see you next week, man. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.